Hey guys, I'm Red, and this is LEGO Ideas set number 10292, released in 2021 with 2,048 pieces, 7 beautiful minifigures for just $180. This is the Friends 2 Apartments. And usually I have a still camera here, but there's too much set and I don't have any space to put my my stand, so we're doing it like this for now. Unfortunately, I do not have the original box, so a picture of it will be in the top left corner, but let's just get right in and look at our instructions. So on the front of the instructions, it is really nice. You get the Friends logo here, and all 6 of our main characters. I don't know where Janice is, but obviously she wasn't important enough to be on the cover. If we flip to the first page, you can see it talks about apartments 19 and 20. You can pause and read now if you like, with some pictures of the show scattered around the page and a full picture of the set. On the next page, you can see it talks about Chandler and Joey's apartment with a few pictures of the set and a few pictures of them in action. And that's the same with Monica and Rachel's apartment. More pictures of their apartment and just pictures of them doing things. And then this page talks about the hallway. Definitely a hallway. And this is a little forward from the designer here, so you can see him playing with the set. And lastly, it talks about all of the characters we get in the set, our 6 main characters, and Janice. First minifigure we're going to look at is Joey, and this is from the one where no one's ready, where he wears all of Chandler's clothes, including his scarf, and you can see all of the different little details there on the legs, the hips, and the ties that he has on. He has basic black arms, and that little charming face he has, I really like that. Basic black arms and just a little bit of back printing, but if we remove his hair, you can see there's a little smile on his face. Up next is Joey's best friend Chandler, and he comes with this 1x2 printed ticket piece. And this outfit is from The Wonder the Cat, where Chandler doesn't turn and slide. And I really like this outfit. I love the brown coat and the dark red tie there. I like the tan legs because I think it works well. His hairpiece is supposed to be regular brown, but I only have dark brown, so whatever. I like his little smile on the face there. Just a little bit of back printing to continue his jacket. And if we rip off his hair, you can see he's super happy. Up next, here is Janice, and she comes with this, maybe that's like a hot pink or something. She comes with a purse. That's what it is. And this outfit is from the one with Ross's library book, where Janice invites herself to Monica and Chandler's wedding. And I really like this figure. I like the torso and the little negative space on the hips. Like the black collar there. Pearl gold legs are pretty cool. You get the Bellatrix hairpiece from Harry Potter. And then you can see on her face she's like talking or saying something cool. And if we rip her hair off, you can see she's laughing. And her laugh is really annoying, as we all know. And the more of the same printing continues on the back. And also bonus points for this figure, because when was the last time you saw pearl gold legs? I don't know of any other figures that has that. Up next, here is Phoebe, and she comes with this paintbrush here with the green tip and the brown handle. So it always changes, but that's pretty cool. And I think it's interesting, when we look at the instructions, you can see the paintbrush doesn't actually have a full green tip, which it's kind of cool. And this outfit is from the one where Phoebe runs, and I think we all know what happens in that episode. Phoebe runs. So it's obviously like an athletic suit. You can see like the pink zip-up jacket there with purple legs. You can see there's actually purple negative space, which is pretty cool. On this side of her face, she's actually like super shocked and like, oh, why would you make fun of me running? She has a super long blonde hairpiece. If we rip it off just very carefully, you can see she's super happy. Up next is Rachel, and she comes with this coffee cup. It's pretty cool. Just a basic white coffee cup, I've seen it before. And I really like this figure because the printing is just really impressive. She just has basic white arms and the regular ponytail hairpiece. But if we look at the kind of skirt she's wearing, you can see there's red and black lines all scattered throughout. And you get a lot of different colors in the legs there. You get toe printing, you get side leg printing. It's just a really nice figure. Printing also continues on the back. But just basic white arms and the kind of little smile there. And on the other side, she's even more happy. Up next is Monica, and she comes with this whisk piece in light gray, which always pretty cool to get. Like we've seen it in some Friends sets, and like the Swedish Chef minifigure, so always cool to get that. And the figure itself is dressed up like the one with all the candy, where Monica makes candy for all the neighbors. So obviously she has an apron on and it's covering her sweater there. I didn't really like the sweater. You can see there's some purple lines there and some dark blue diamonds there. And the apron flows all the way down the hips and the legs, and it looks really, really nice. Get this black hairpiece. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but I like the little swoop, I guess, on the ends. She has light blue arms, and then the sweater printing continues on the back. And if we rip off her hair, you can see she's super angry. Last but not least, this is Ross, and he comes with this bottle of like lotion or baby powder or something, but there's not really anything to go off of because it's just like 1x1 brick. And he is dressed up like the one with all the resolutions, where Ross has leather pants on. So obviously he has his black leather pants and his dark gray shirt. And I like the little button detailing there. And then there's nothing really else going on except he has that super worried face, and that black spike hairpiece looks pretty cool on him. More of the same detailing continues on the back. And if we pop off his hairpiece, you can see he's like super worried because his pants won't come off. And finally, here is the set itself. Or at least half of it. We're going to do this part first. This is Ross and Chandler's apartment. And then, obviously, one big thing that I'm missing is the canoe. But that's okay, because I have everything else. So starting off over here, you do get the lady in the painting. And this is just a loose piece. It doesn't actually go anywhere, because the characters hold it around and show it off everywhere. But I like the dark blue torso on the face there. That's pretty cool. If we walk through the front door, we get greeted by this whiteboard here that says Y on it. We get a little vent there using a 1x1 printed tile. Get a little board here with a couple different post-it notes that says call me. Get a note from Emily there. A number for a pizza shop. And then this book, which has a little note hidden inside. Moving to the right of that, we get this little cabinet here, cubbyhole thing, which has a couple candles on the top. Moving away from that just a little bit, we get the foosball table, where Chandler and Joey stay up all night and play foosball. And it's also where they lost to Monica. In the kitchen here, I think it looks really nice. I really like it. Get a 2x3 sticker that has a little picture of Manhattan there. On top of the fridge, you get a assorted cabinet of different things. In the fridge, I don't know if this is the new one or maybe the one that everybody broke. Get a stovetop there with a frying pan on it. A sink to the right of that. And you get a little island here with a milk, a mustard thing, a coffee mug, and a little bird hanging out. And there is a couple of stools here using a couple of green seats, and then a lot of these telescope pieces. Moving away from the kitchen for a little bit, we get a dartboard and a movie poster here. And that dartboard is actually a print, so that's really nice to get. I like to imagine that's a picture of Rocky, but obviously they can't do Rocky, so it's a kangaroo instead. And then you get this door to the bathroom, which doesn't actually lead to a bathroom, but you get a tennis racket on there instead. Just to the left of that is a hockey stick, and even more to the left of that, we get a bright yellow couch with some lights behind it, and some blinds there, which have some stickers on it, and then some light nougat pieces to, I don't know, give it the borders, I guess. Get another movie poster there, a little dog statue, and then a couple things on the table, like a newspaper and a pizza box. Here's the door to Chandler's bedroom, which, again, doesn't lead to anywhere, but you get a speaker to the left of that, and then the TV stand, or TV rack, or whatever it's called. Get the TV there with a sticker, and then maybe like a VHS player, or a something or other. Another speaker, just like that, and another door to Joey's bedroom, with a picture of a dancing man. And last but not least, for the first apartment, is the two recliners that obviously Chandler and Joey use all the time. And you get a table there in the middle with a bottle of something or other. And this is actually a really cool play feature. If you sit both of the minifigures down, you can actually recline them both at the same time, which is really nice. There's a few Technic pieces down there that makes it work really well, and it's really smooth. Up next here is the hallway, and I really like it. It's simple, but it looks nice. So first things first, you get the cheesecake, which fell down the stairs from obviously the one with the cheesecake. And over here you get a little cabinet there, and the window with that sticker one more time. And if you place our Rachel minifigure right there, you can easily toss down Ross and figure out, which is pretty cool. And lastly, here is Monica and Rachel's apartment. I really like all the lavender bricks for the walls. I think that looks really nice. Starting off over here by the front door, you get a 2x2 printed tile of a ship, which is pretty cool. And on the door, of course, is the little peephole and the golden doorknob. And the little box on the wall where you can buzz people in. Moving on into the kitchen, you can see there's all types of different stuff on the shelves. Maybe some seasonings or some food or different items you would use in the kitchen. There are 2 golden pans for sure right there. Just underneath the shelves here is the stove with another golden frying pan there. And they used a few pieces of flat silver on the sides to give it just a little more detail. You can also see a carton of orange juice there. It's orange juice. Over here by the window, you can see there's a sink, which is pretty nicely built. I like how they did that. Over here, there's a little counter with a couple pizza boxes and a little flower pot that looks pretty nice. If you move over here, you can see there's a little, maybe like a bread box or a toaster or something. And the fridge, which is definitely a fridge. I think it looks pretty nice. And in the middle of the kitchen here, you can see the table where everybody can sit. Or where you can have Joey eat the whole Thanksgiving feast by himself. Moving on past the kitchen, you can see there's a door there, which would lead to the bathroom, but there's no bathroom in this set because there's no space. There's a sand green door that just leads to a closet or something. And then over here, you can see the huge slanted window by the desk. And I really like these bright yellow curtains. I think those look pretty nice. And if you move outside for a second, you can see there's a pretty big balcony with a little fire escape ladder there. And there's enough space here for everybody to watch the naked weird guy. Just before that, though, is the main living space where you can see the couch is perfectly lined up with the carpet. There's a couple little side tables to the left and right. One of them has this note here. Maybe it's Monica's bills that she pays perfectly on time. And then the other one just has a simple lamp. And the couch itself is made of all white bricks and a couple of printed tiles that are terracotta pieces from Minecraft. There's a basic white chair here using a few 1x1 tiles to give it a little detail for the cushion. And there's another end table with a little candle. Just behind there, though, is this little picture on the wall with a little end table and another lavender door that would lead to one of the bedrooms. There's a big table here in the middle, which has a newspaper, a coffee cup, and a bottle of something. And lastly, in the middle here, there's a little sand green seat, which you can easily fit a minifigure. We can also rip this whole thing off and place it anywhere we like. There is a TV in the middle of the room, which says Go Sports on it. They're watching football. There's a little plant there and 2 speakers on the left and right. I really like how they built this TV stand. Actually, it looks really, really nice, using some jumpers in the middle there and these pieces with the clips on them. They look pretty cool. And there's also a poster on the wall. And finally, just past that is our last bedroom door. And finally, just like all of our sitcom sets, they're supposed to have these 2 massive lights overhead. But putting the set back together, you can really see it takes up a lot of space. So really, the only thing you could do is either put it on a shelf or like have it on a table like this, because it takes up a lot of space here. There's a lot of base plates here. So yeah, a lot of space, but obviously I'm going to take it apart and put it on the sitcom tower. So that's really all I have to say about this Lego Ideas set. I really liked it. I think it's a beautiful model. I like all the lavender bricks here for the apartment. And I like that we got basically 2 sets in one. So that's pretty cool. I also like all the little references packed throughout the set. There's a lot of them. And obviously, I probably didn't cover all of them because I haven't seen all of the show. So that's probably on me, but still pretty cool. But most importantly, what did you guys think about this Lego set? Why don't you leave a comment down below and let me know. And while you're down there, hit like, subscribe. It's easy. It's free. And I don't know what our next video is going to be yet, but it'll be something very exciting.